But not this outfit, I don't think. I think we switch over to summer comfy, like was intended. Everything doesn't break. Why do I come out with the FUMO? Did I have the FUMO toggled on when I exported it? Is that what it was? I mean, I'm not complaining because I was going to pull it out anyway. But it's really weird that it always happens. Holding on to the freaking power button even accidentally brings up I'm not gonna say her name. The creature in the iPhone. I might need to relayer a bunch of things simply due to how I think things work in this. One moment, I gotta fix the thing. How the fuck do I open this? There it is. I have no idea where the fuck they're coming from. But I'm just seeing more and more ants every fucking time, so I'm setting out an ant bait. They're all scouts, which is the annoying thing. I don't know where the fuck they're coming from. They have not found a single thing, but they keep checking. They're like, "Oh, we know there's got to be something in here." It's actual insanity. And it's driving me insane. What song was I looking for yesterday? If we start there, I should be happy. What is happiness? Get rid of this. This isn't what I was after, but this is right before Dia's segment, so I'll just put this up. I wouldn't go that far. Now the question is, can I do the funny thing? Ooh, okay. In model. How do I... These are all labeled as art mesh, which is a problem. Music, can you actually fucking play? Well, there's the blush. Ah, there we go. Can I get it under the teeth as well? Oh, the teeth are a layer below freaking... Because my teeth don't show up above my freaking... lower lips, so I can't... Alright, well. Ooh, it's also... I have to rotate this a bit. Okay. There we go. This will stay here the whole weekend. Golden. We're freaking... We're vibing. I'm gonna yap for about an hour before we actually get into the intended game. And I'm not entirely sure how long we'll play the game. I gotta make sure this is below the freaking screw line. Is there really many times where you're not stoned AF? Also, how did I look like a bun? I was very engaged in freaking trying to make the cigarette work. What you doing, fat ass? At least you're not the little one that screams at me all the time. Come on. Do I need... My tablet's backed up as much as it can be. You should be able to lay down. That doesn't mean nestle your way up under my hand, you dingbat. I worked on hands for my hour of practice last night. So maybe one of these days I won't have to flip a coin to see if I recognize what hands actually look like. I don't think I saved my practice sheet, though, because I don't really care. Unless I do, like, a specific thing while working and practicing, I don't think that I'll really worry much about keeping track of it. Also, I am fucking burning up right now. The sun finally went down, so hopefully that'll pass, but I'm fucking dying here. But yeah, the cigarette will probably stay, like, the whole weekend as a symbol of our perseverance. I'm just gonna leave this where it is. I'll look into it more later. But hopefully things go smoothly this weekend. Hopefully I have D&D tomorrow. That would be nice. According to Nami, she shouldn't be, chained to her desk for work. So hopefully we wind up actually, you know, having game. Will we? Who knows? I don't know. I really wish this dead skin on my finger would just, you know, go away. and do that thing where it evens itself out. It's been nearly a week since all the superheated ash fell on it and caused it to be a problem. Why must you be such a pest? Ah. I don't think I need my keyboard tonight, so I'm not all that worried about you lying on my desk, but still. But I did wind up surviving for the most part. I freaking was sick as hell though. This morning. And when I woke up, I wasn't like much better. But I survived, I think. And hopefully, I don't know, I had a small snack when I woke up to try and even my stomach out. So hopefully that means that when I actually like eat, I'm not going to fucking be dying. What I need to do is I need to actually, like, ease my way into it rather than just going, I'll just, you know, go from eating 3 meals a day and having them be large meals to having a single meal in a day. I think my timing on it has gotten better. I think that midnight is about a perfect time so that I'm not starving by the time I go to sleep. But I also am not, like, putting myself through, to the point where I'm getting woozy. I may shift it a little bit more. I don't know. Like, it'd be earlier if I shift it. The difficult part in that regard is that I don't really know where to place it much earlier than that, because before stream and I'm going to be hungry by the time I go to sleep. But if I don't know, I guess I could, like, eat partway through the stream or something and be fine-ish. I don't know. We just play that game how we play that game, I guess. It's a balancing act to figure it out, I guess. Let me... I don't want this to go up into the teeth is the thing. I want it, like... It should rest on the tongue. I wish I could get it to actually connect to the teeth. Or not the teeth, but go under the teeth. But I'd need to have my teeth above my lip layer in order for that to happen. And that's in its own problem. And I also can't stick my tongue out, because it'll just cover over it. Granted, I suppose that's kinda, if you had the cigarette staying in your mouth, that's how you would have to do it, logically. But that doesn't make it look any less weird when I do it. I might also put the gambling hat on. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Because according to what they said, this is similar-ish to Balatro, so the gambling hat might actually be fitting this time around. But we'll play it by ear on that. I think I'll run a cycle through it, and then if the gambling hat feels fitting, then I'll put it on. Because, I mean, if it's like most when it comes to, like, roguelites and whatnot, then a single run shouldn't take too terribly long. Especially because, like, especially for my first run, I'm going to be kinda shit at the game. Oh, you gonna jump down and run away? Bye. Sister must have opened food or something in the kitchen. So, Rito decided that she needed to go and try and steal food. Is this the other song? This is the other song. I don't really care much. Ooh! I didn't realize this was right after Dia's segment. Oh, and then eggs right after that? Shit, this is like the perfect spot to go. You! Get, go. It wouldn't be so bad if she didn't just come in here to scream at me. What is this? Hello? But I'd really like to, I don't know. This weekend's going to be interesting, like, overall. Just mentally. Because I don't really know how often I'm going to be freaking reminded of shit, and just freaking braining. Speaking of being reminded of things, though, and this one being a positive note, apparently today is Zolan and Vex's like 10th anniversary. They've been married for a decade, which is insane to me. But they both like did really long like paragraph things obviously because it's 10 years, so there's a lot that they can talk about. Stuff that they've been through together, especially considering the sheer amount of stuff that they've gone through together. And, like, Vex's was, like, obviously, one that hit, but Zolan's actually made me cry. I won't lie. Because the amount of, like, stuff that went into it and whatnot kind of reminded me of, like, my father's, love for my mother. So, obviously it hit, hit pretty hard on that. Just kind of seeing that in comparison to a lot of other people who, like, don't have that kind of connection with their significant other. And it hit hard, all I can really say. Just because of how familiar some of the words used were. And I said it, like, I replied to it, and it's like, I genuinely hope that they have another several decades together. Consider, like, they've already gone through a lot, and persevered through it, so it's not like it's a pipe dream or anything, but I genuinely hope that both of them have, like, good health and, like Zolan said, 50 more years. Like, I hope that they can. I think it was Zolan that said that. It was one of them that said 50 more years, and I hope so, dude. Having some actual, like, positivity and whatnot we just need more, you know? But who knows? I'm just freaking... I mean, here I am freaking... in my own freaking thing. Oh, another good thing I saw was, one person reached out to like... I mean, I don't know how I feel about, like, them just doing a tweet that, like, covered, like, a dozen people. But, like, they reached out to a bunch of people and were like, hey, I really look up to you guys. Would you like to like to collab sometime or something, and Cotton responded to it. I was like, yeah, that sounds chill. I'd like to do that sometime. And it's one of those things that, like, I don't know how to label it aside from it being kind of funny. But it's really nice to see, because, like, every other goddamn week there's someone tweeting about, like, how large VTubers are like Mean Girls, or the NZ word, or X, Y, or Z, or they're the worst people ever just because they're large. And then you see, like, them actually interacting with people, and they're like, yeah, okay. That sounds chill, let's fucking do it. And it's like, yep, sure. They're the ones that are, like, bitter and shit. Sure, bud. And, like, there's no arguing with the people that are constantly trying to fling shit upward. They're gonna do it regardless. And, like, there's a difference, obviously, because obviously some people that have interacted directly do have some negative experiences with, like, some people up there. And if they have direct experience, then obviously, like, they're not just talking out their ass. But, like, there's some people that have never interacted with them and know nothing about them aside from, oh, they're big VTuber. And they'll talk shit just for no fucking reason. So there's, like, no arguing with them. The only real way to, like, I mean, honestly, it's the best freaking way that they do it. Just prove them wrong. That's all you gotta do. It's the only real answer to that shit. They can yell in their little freaking corner for 700 years, but the people on the outside will freaking see, like, you know, how you actually are when in such a situation, and actions speak louder than their words, that's for damn sure. At least for those that matter. There's some people that are just fucking drama monkeys that'll freaking be like, oh, fucking I don't know, freaking I'm trying to think of a name. That Tricky ran over my dog and then laughed at me and drove off, flashing 7 gold rings on her middle finger as she did. and then freaking they have like a bunch of followers that will freaking believe anything because they freaking also are just bitter and angry at anyone that, you know, puts time into their content in order to grow. Like, half of these people will have, like, 10,000 times my followers. Exaggeration, but, like, I have, between my two platforms, as far as, like, Twitter and Blue Sky, specifically, like, I don't know, less than 1,000 people? Like, am I at 500 between the two? I think I'm at like 500 something between the two, and there's overlap between them because a lot of it's me finding my mutuals again. Like, I know that Rhea is mutuals with me on both. I know Tebbers is mutuals with me on both. I'm pretty sure that Gaff and Luna are mutuals with me on both. Sarah's mutuals with me on both. Hahi's mutuals with me on both. So, like, there's a lot of overlap, right? So it's probably, I don't know, take away the overlap, probably close to 400. And these people will have, like, freaking, I don't know, 5,000 people that follow them. They'll have, like, 10,000 people that they're following. But they'll have, like, 2,000 people that follow them, or 5,000 people between the two sites. But it doesn't translate to anything, because the only thing that they're there for is freaking drama monkeying. And they'll freaking get pissed at, like, oh, why does X, Y, or Z have this and this and this? They don't deserve it. They did X, Y, or Z. That may or may not be true. I may just be making it up on the thing. Or they're not even funny. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, because they put time and effort into their freaking content. You know, that thing that actually brings in people that will care about your personality and not just your hot takes. Like, there's a stark difference between, like, some of the people that... I mean, obviously there's a lot of bots, like... I don't know, I've cleaned out my freaking follower lists on both sites a few times. There's probably, like, 24 bots between them at any given time. But obviously, like... 24, it doesn't fucking matter there. Meanwhile, freaking over here, or in the Discord, or like YouTube chat or whatnot, like we got Kevin, or we got Ray, or we got freaking Tebber when they're available, and the rare instances where we're not both streaming at the same time, but in chat and blah blah blah. I'm normally in Tepper's chat more often than they're in mine because they'll start stream after I'm done streaming, and they're at work while I am streaming, unless we're both streaming at the same time, in which case we're just talking to each other in VC. Or like Rhea. Like, people that are, you know, around and chill and whatnot, and the people that matter. The bots on fucking Twitter and Blue Sky don't fucking matter. People that come in here and freaking yap, or just, you know, even lurk. honestly. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch and YouTube. Well, I mean, I guess that anyone that doesn't comment is considered a lurker. So, like, they are also the backbone there. Like, as far as the logic line goes there, right? But, you know, lurkers are the backbone of streaming in general. There's a reason why you can see someone that has, like, 1,000 viewers, but you'll only see, like, a dozen or so familiar faces. It's like, there's so many lurkers. I'm a lurker, for fuck's sake. I'll on occasion get into a conversation if I'm listening in and a portion of the conversation like catches my attention, or I'll say hey when I first enter or something like that. If they're people that I'm like friendly with or something like that. But I'm a lurker. I mean, Christ knows that freaking when I'm multi-stream drifting between 10 chats, I can't just be active in all 10 of those. I'm going to, like, prioritize a few if I'm, like, engaged in conversations in them, or if it's a game that I'm really into, and the others I'll just, you know, chill and support, you know. Or obviously having, like, streams open to support, despite the fact that I'm in a call with the person, like I did with Ray's stream yesterday, or like I do with Tepper's stream at times. But the point of the matter is that I'm a massive fucking lurker too, so, like, it's not me calling out lurkers as, oh, why do you blah, 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 blah. No, I'm a fucking lurker too, dude. I know how it is. Sometimes you just don't want to be, like, paid attention to. Christ knows that I freaking follow people while they're off stream. What do you mean, shut up? It's my fucking stream. Why are you apologizing? I lost my train of thought. But yeah, the point of the matter is that, you know, these people on, like, Twitter and whatnot can bitch all they want about how awful X, Y, or Z person is to their freaking, you know, collection of people that also want to just be bitter about, you know, anyone that's actually working on stuff. But it doesn't really matter, like, in any way, shape, or form, no matter how you're trying to... Unless you're specifically doing it for the attention, it doesn't translate to anything tangible. No one's gonna remember 2 seconds after they click off the tweet. Like they will, like, remember people that freaking create stuff that they like. I mean, I guess if you're into money and you have, like, freaking Twitter Premium or whatever, it'll give you like 20 cents back as the dozen or so people go, hey, that's, I agree. Nod, nod. No, but never mind. I would look at something, because I was like, wait a second, did Luna get her new model? But no, I'm seeing Tyr's head stapled to... Not stapled, but like, Tyr's head is in front of Luna, so it looks like a different outfit. But yeah, freaking... I don't know, dude. I don't know how... I don't even consider that yelling. I was a stern directed comment. Price knows that I don't think anyone on stream has heard me like genuinely yell. Have they? Probably not. Because if it's something in regards to stream, like half the time people in my house are trying to sleep, so I try not to like yell. I think the closest I've got is one time I did say like fucking finally or something about like a puzzle or something in a game. There was a game recently where I did definitely raise my voice in response to something that happened in it. I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I don't think I really yell on stream like at all. I have definitely freaking... like, given frustrated responses to certain things. Because there was one thing that Tepper did during one of our Halo runs, I do remember, where I just outright stated that freaking the thing that they were doing was really getting under my skin. But I don't know. When was the last time I like yelled, actually, come to think of it? Like just in general. like 3 years ago? When I got into an argument with someone. Because it was like a family-related argument that happened. Because we were all fucking stressed around that time. And we were at a point where freaking we were just arguing like once a month or something like that. Due to the sheer level of stress between all of us. I think that was last time I yelled was during one of those. I don't know. I just booted back up freaking Firefox so that I could make sure that everything's staying connected on the YouTube end of things. And since it's trying to also open up my 4 freaking spreadsheets, 3 spreadsheets, it's also taking forever to load into the YouTube thing so that I can pause the goddamn stream on it so that it's not eating up like half my CPU due to I don't know what it is about YouTube's live streaming thing, but running it is also really fucking greedy. Twitch only really has that problem when it's in source. YouTube does that when it's in anything above like 360p during the streams. But it's specifically mine when I'm like watching my own. Like I'm watching like freaking 1080p when it's like someone else's. I don't know. Because I did like one time have stream running while I was going, so I had sound test for it. And that was why I was worried. It's kind of why I stopped doing the planned streams. Because something about that screwed with the audio separation. I also had to constantly, like, change the stream key manually. But if I leave it as it is, then I don't have to change the stream key for every single one. Why are you marked as still loading? You opened up perfectly fine. All of my spreadsheets opened up perfectly fine, but they're still marked as loading. Now it's working its way down the line as far as freaking loading all the things that are pinned. What do you mean, no streamer? I'm right here! And you're a mod! You're not allowed to rebel. You stay in the basement. Those all loaded. Now can I freaking have my YouTube studio actually load? Apparently not. It's the only thing that's not loading. And it's specifically like the video for it, which makes it even more annoying. Because if I could pause the video on it as a result, then I'd be fine. But I know that the moment that I freaking try and do something, the video is going to start playing and then everything's going to lag and I'm not going to know for like 15 minutes. What is this? There. It loaded. I can pause it. I'm gonna hit the bathroom and then we'll actually, you know, play the game that we intended to tonight. Oh lord. This is also kind of a yap game in general, so didn't really have that much of a problem in regards to like everything anyway. Can continue yapping at the same time as playing. Game audio. Something other than Deponia. Yeah. Ooh, why do you open up in a... I wanna... I don't like the way that this is. Okay, if I hold it, it does. I'll keep effects at 50 for now. I'm not gonna blame the game for doing that thing where my freaking mouse gets slingshotted across 2 monitors when I tab out. That's a Windows problem. Sure, tutorial's fine. This is similar to Suoka is what they said, but it also apparently has like Balatro-esque bits to it. Oh, interesting, that's what they mean. Oh! Not a fan of that color scheme. I'm also not really... I mean, that's not the game's fault. My freaking CPU was already cooking beforehand. Because some of the idle freaking tasks on my freaking PC at this point are taking up like full percentages of my goddamn CPU. And OBS on its own is out here taking 50 fucking % for no reason. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, please just let me move away from this. I don't know. I guess I'll just buy everything. These two both seem useful. Not that I can combine that right now. Oh, but I can combine that into that. Disappears into apples? Okay, interesting. Okay, that was dirty. That was some dirty physics there is what that was. Oh, I really wish that this was not the freaking transition screen. That is my big gripe so far, is the transition screen is not great. So the asteroids don't actually turn into anything, they just kind of exist. What's the point in the asteroids then? I have so many goddamn Earths at this point. I keep thinking of this is a 0, but it's not. Duplicate 2 random objects from your deck. Eh. Kind of like that one. Okay. Of course, why would I expect that to not freaking fling itself 700 miles off? Not really, huge on the asteroids, gonna be honest. Asteroids kind of are just like a bother that shows up. Honestly, I'm incentivized to just grab more of these. It allows me to make more planets, which allows me to freaking not have to deal with the goddamn asteroids as much. That apple's so goddamn hidden that the ladybugs are just gonna start taking up space now. Oh, good. That eats strawberries. That makes that a little more useful. Alright. Oh cool, we got a cogwheel going on over there. I'm blind every single time this happens. Sure. Let's just go all in for celestial bodies. Sometimes the physics does seem a bit inconsistent with these, though. So my freaking perfect aim just winds up being like, nah, we're not doing that today. These triangles are also kind of, certainly a thing. Hi. If you're taking constructive criticism, please change the freaking transition screen. That is my big complaint currently. Oh, right. You eat strawberries, right? Yeah. What the heck is this? Oh. Okay. Solved several problems. I mean, I got a medal from this, so I guess that we just... I gotta make sure that I'm not for... I'm pretty sure that it's just the that the bucket's fine, right? I don't think I have to worry until I get past, like, the first 3. Yeah, basic arena, arena with 2 bumps, arena is curved. Also, I'm freaking switching to my music. The music in this is chill, but I do kind of want my music playing. That's slant. It's gonna throw me off, dude. Celestials will take, don't really care about these. What? Oh. Oh, interesting. Those asteroids are certainly a thing. This one's nice. Well, that is fucked up, dude. Oh, do they have to touch tips? Okay, no. It just requires me to... Reroll that. That'll take. You're in a weird spot, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, these don't have to touch in order to freaking make a new thing, which is kinda nice. What went in there? Probably an asteroid, because those things freaking have insane amounts of physics. No. Eh. Go with this. Three to generate a DVD. Alright, fair enough. Just give me an Earth, why not? What a bother. Oops. Alright, we're getting a lot of freaking... Eh. Look at this. Okay, we're in a weird spot. We're in a weird spot, and I'm not really a huge fan of it. Death metal. Create a black hole. Only one medal acquired per game. Reward bomb. Alright, that sounds cool. Guess we're going fruits this time. I don't really get any advantage from, having planetoids when I also don't have to worry about fucking asteroids now. Okay. Guess we're playing that game. Hearts now half price can combine into a heart. Okay. Each round, duplicate 2 random objects. Black holes created generates your deck twice. Go with duplication. You. Oh, good full-on row here. The weights of certain things seem to be a bit interestingly chosen. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the floppies just kind of deciding that they're going to take up the entirety of everything. At least the storage, devices don't have to touch, considering they're a bit unwieldy. By that I mean they're very unwieldy. Case in point. I have so many bloody grapes at this point. Should have seen that coming. Watermelon. Okay, so there's no medal for reaching the top of freaking fruit. Alright. A bomb. Just drop it here. That one for sure. Technically speaking, this is just gonna... No, wait. It doesn't count until it's on the field. Turn off shuffle for that. I really need to get rid of fucking cherries. Jesus Christ, dude. I really more need to get rid of the strawberries, to be honest, I guess. Of course, that wedge is under that. Okay, I can just snap these away. If they're like this low. Getting rid of all these. Good lord, dude. This one's back to needing 3 as of that, right? Wheel Malice, what's that do? No idea. Oh. Storage in asteroids cannot make you lose a life by falling into lava. Does this stack? Like, if I just drop 2 of these now... Well, it doesn't matter until I freaking drop the other one in there. No, does not stack, it seems. Gonna get another wheel! Grab one of these. Oh, remove cost is 99 now. That sucks. I have 11 lives, though. Cannot be destroyed. Hey, Crazy, how you doing? Been a bit. You never did send whatever it was that you said you were going to send in Discord the other day. Okay. The fuck is going on here? Create a USB. Sports balls. What the f- Oh, it's a golf ball. Why do I start off with a cherry and a ladybug in there? What the fuck? First wall creates a ladybug, combines into tennis ball. Oh. Interesting. Oh, does the floor also count as a wall then? Very interesting. Oh, creates an asteroid. I hate asteroids. Did you post it in the right channel? Again, I don't remember what it was that you said this was. I swear these ants are goddamn stupid. Unless one of them's already found the bait. Here, let me move it in a direction that you might catch it. I really... If I do have, like, my biggest complaint of this is definitely the fact that it kind of just... has quite possibly one of the worst colors for, or one of the worst gradients for a level transition screen. It is actually painful to look at. The game overall was addicting. I just really wish that I could skip level transitions specifically due to the gradient chosen. Hmm. Yeah. Where do the cherries come from? The golf balls. I forget that I have storage units sometimes. No, I don't ever notice that. I also don't know what you're referring to as the rotisserie chicken. Creates an eyeball? What the fuck? You and you. Oh, there's the eyeballs. Oh, interesting. The eyeballs combine into golf balls, so they're self-perpetuating once they get to that point. What? I don't see it. But apparently it's a meme, so it is what it is. Rare objects in the shop are less rare. What the fuck's that mean? I'll also get that. That's a big ass ball. Forgot that they said yoga ball, not medicine ball. Yeah, well, that goes all the way down there. I'll put you over here. You and you and you. Fuck. Coins. Let's at least shuffle things around a bit. Sure. Why? How do you wedge up into that? So many ladybugs down in there. My eyeballs. Is it just a random ball that they turn into? That one for sure. You, and you. The fuck is that? Bowling ball. Create a random passive. Reward bowling pin. Fruits aren't really all that worth. Sure, I'll go celestial bodies again. Oh, fuck, dude. I don't really want to play with the balls. Get myself another moon. Win incremental points each time you use first wall. Uh... Apples now give 1x. Every animal eats fruit, generates cherry, strawberry, a grape, or an apple. These are all kind of dog ass. For my current build, anyway. Yeah, wheel malice, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Celestial bodies is almost... When a storage generates, also generates a floppy disk. Sure, I'll take that. I would have also liked to get the one where I get points for every destroyed asteroid. That would have been nice as well. Disappears into bowling balls, cannot combine. Kinda wish that I had money for you still. Another malice. Is that gonna be close enough to kill that wheel? Good. I immediately get another wheel, which sucks, but it is what it is. Spend 101 game. Fruits this time. One at the end of each round. I mean that it stays. I don't need it to be usable like multiple rounds. But if it stays on the field the entire time through, then it's like useful. Wow, we already have a wheel malice. That's kinda dog shit, dude. Um, That's interesting. They actually have a different model for the smaller car wheel. They didn't even really need to do that. That's cute. Again, the only complaint I have is this gradient. The fact that I get flashbanged every time I complete a level. I don't think I'll ever understand the, fling 5 miles off kind of deal. Where'd you come from? I also kind of like how if I click fast enough, I do just kind of auto-merge. Oops, didn't mean to put that there. Fuck. Alright, next round. Sure. And this, for sure. Close. Not a huge fan of how the sheer amount of freaking distance that they cover if they bounce off of literally anything. Eats whales for 200 points. I hope that that means every round and not, like, actually every game. Because having to freaking jump around among hoops... Having to jump through hoops in order to... That's not good. I want that. Fuck, dude. Not gonna lie, that kind of sucked. Oh, that sucks. Okay, no, that does mean every game, so I have to just get whales every single time in order until I get it, you know, with a effect that matters. Wheel malice, which means that I'm pretty much immediately going to eat shit in this next round. No, guess not. There goes a bear head. Can you, like, touch? You're literally touching! Bruh. That wheel is immediately going to roll right into the freaking lava. There it goes. I just need to get rid of this shit over here. That's also gonna blow up the whale, isn't it? I'd be upset if the whale was worth anything. But it literally just eats other whales, which makes it actually just worthless. Another big-ass space waster here. Just getting rid of ladybugs at this point. I still can't believe I freaking lost my big bonus to freaking storage units. That ladybug is threatening to freaking end my entire game here. Granted, this wheel malice is going to be sitting right at the top, so it's probably going to do the same. No, remove cost 99. Nope, that ladybug right into the freaking... Alright. I never moved myself into games and demos, did I? Whoops. That gradient, like... That gradient does hurt my eyes, though. I cannot... Fun game. But I really wish that the gradient didn't hurt my eyes as much as it does. I mean, probably freaking speaks for itself that I missed my ad break and went for nearly 2 hours on there despite, you know, the actual pain in my eyes. Fucking ants. Can't you guys, like, go to the ant bait? Did any of you go in there? I realize there's more activity over here, so... Maybe that'll help you guys actually get inside of it now that the... are you guys coming from? Where does your Silk Road disappear? I have no idea. The ant bait should freaking kill him off, though. Oh, Lord. I have to pee. So, I'll be right back. I did just stay in just chatting. Whoops! tell you what though, that small, that small snack before I freaking started stream today definitely helped. I don't feel nearly as lightheaded, and it's about when I would normally eat now. So either my body is getting used to it, or that, like, single slice of pizza did wonders as far as, like, my diet being, you know, better. Or more manageable. Jesus fucking Christ, there's so many of them. They're so stupid. Okay, we got a decent chunk of them in. Inside the freaking actual ant bait, so maybe they'll actually conga line them their way. Then I'll not have the problem. I don't know what the fuck they're finding in here, or what the fuck they think they're finding in here, that they just kept coming in here. No, wait, that's right. I thought that I freaking made a mistake or something. I don't know if I'll run like a full extra hour from here, but I'll run a little bit longer. Because I do still want to yap a little bit. Partially because I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be streaming on my end tomorrow. Oh, also let me get rid of the BRB. And let me set this to shuffle again. But since I should be having D&D today, I guess more operatively, because it's past midnight. Since I should be having D&D, odds are that if there is stream, it'll be Sibling Saturday, which may be just me hanging out with Tebber and Tebber being the one that streams, because there's not a whole lot of things I can run while also streaming, reasonably. So, we'll see how that plays out. Or maybe not, and then if not, then I don't know. That's the thing. With my new schedule, I don't really want to stream Sundays, even if I don't stream Saturday. Because Sunday's supposed to be A, a break day, and B, reserved for me working on like videos and stuff. That way I actually get to working on, well, videos again. Whether it be short form or long form. I do have a long form video planned, but that's going to require a little research. That's if I even do it. It might be another one of those things that I just dumpster because it's a bad idea. Or not like bad idea, but like... I get my better judgment and it's not as good of an idea as I thought. Because sometimes what seems like a good idea at one point just, you know, stops seeming like it's a good idea at a certain point. Not like it's an objectively bad idea kind of deal, but more like, I don't think I could really do this the way that I want to kind of deal, you know? And I don't really, like I said, this kind of needs to have its own research done, and I don't know if I have the attention span to research, like, to the degree that I feel like would be conducive to a decent video. I can talk for ages about lore for something that I like, or something, like, syncope stuff, obviously, you know. Go figure, Nasu can talk at length about his own fucking world. But when it comes to, like, the topic of this, it's less so, you know. So I don't know. I just might not, in the end, do it. I might just, do other stuff for long form. Or maybe I'll become a React Andy because I can't play anything else on my computer right now, and I sell my soul to the devil in order to have easy access to long form videos. It's a possibility. Not one that I really have much interest in myself right now, but it's a possibility. Because honestly, I don't know. I have a couple videos that I wouldn't mind, like, watching. And, like, I'm not opposed to watching on stream and whatnot. Because, like the one video that we watched during art, they're old enough that I don't feel like I'm taking away from the person's, like, views on the thing at this point, and I'm small enough that I don't feel like I'm doing harm, you know? It just becomes one of those things from there that, as a... where I don't know if I want to stream the reaction on YouTube kind of deal, you know? Because it's already on YouTube, so unless I'm like certain that I'd have a lot to comment on it or what have you, it just kind of feels like, I don't know. It kind of feels like the video would not, or like, you know, streaming it would not be conducive or anything to anything. It's fine, but I don't really want to listen to this right now. I also don't really want to listen to this right now. I'm being very picky with my music right now. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, dude. Yeah. Sorry, I'm freaking talking off to the side at the same time here. But yeah, I fucking like there's like I said, freaking. I figured that the cigarette would be topical for the weekend at the very least. I have freaking crashed out like freaking once a week for the past 2 months as a result. And freaking... I'm gonna be honest. I almost just had another one. Because I realized something that I didn't realize originally. And... it's a little bit of a convergence with another instance of a similar thing. Which I've tweeted about it, like, freaking... people being very number-brained kind of deal, you know? And the problem is that it's... I would have actually crashed out if it was involving the other person that I'm referring to, but it is the same logic. It's me inviting someone to do something for fun, kind of deal. And again, we've been friends for years in both of these instances. Getting told maybe/no, because either I'm busy or I don't want to restart another case, or freaking excuse. And then later down the line, them going, oh, hey, person with bigger number. What if we did X thing? And listen, I'm not gonna freaking, like, say that it's a double-crossing backstab for clout purposes. I am gonna think it, though. Because at that point, like, what defense do you have, dude? Your circumstances have not changed in that short span of time. You've just decided, I'm going to do X thing with these people, and the only difference between it is numbers and content purposes. One moment, let me look at something. These fucking ants, dude. And they're like stupid too. They won't just freaking go in there and slurp up some of that bait to take it back to their freaking home. I mean, they're smart because they're not freaking falling for the bait. However, they're stupid because it really irritates me that they're not freaking doing it. I want to skip over rabbit hole, honestly. I don't know, I might get some food here in a second. We might go raidless tonight. I don't really know of anyone that I would really raid into right now. Like, let's see if there even is anyone that I'd want to raid into. The only person I know that's live that I'd probably want to raid into is Egg, and she's doing the finale of Death Stranding, so I don't really want to raid into that. Peak, just chatting. We're doing art, not just chatting. Umamusume, Valo. I'm not surprised whenever there's like a bunch of people doing art, because I mean, I follow a bunch of artists. The problem is that right now it's got 3 different games that everyone and their mother is doing. Umamusume, Peak, Umamusume, Mecha Break, Umamusume, Peak, Marvel Rivals, which is a surprise. Castle Miner Z. Hold up, I gotta send this to Teber. Peak Marvel Rivals. Honestly, Marvel Rivals is like kind of surprising at this point. Peak Repo, which is also kind of in that surprising category. Just because it's not one of the 3 games that is like big right now. Like when things start to even out a bit more. Like I had 7 people out of the first 10 people on this morning play. Actually, how many did I count on this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 people out of the first 10 this morning that were doing either Mecha Break or Peak, which was very funny. Exodus. So like anything that isn't one of the big 3 right now, like I said, Uma Musume, Peak, or Mecha Break, because 2 of those are literally this week. Anything that isn't one of those 3 kind of surprises me a bit. And then obviously I have a bunch of people doing art, because like I said, I just follow a shit ton of artists. That's not surprising at all. Oh boy, less than 24 hours. It's got final day question mark in it though, so it's not the final day. It's going to be up to 31 next time I check. Mecha Break again. Grounded, there's a surprising one. Just chatting. One of these days I want to like raid into someone that I like really look up to. I have to catch them really early though, because otherwise they just... Who's doing events? Oh, fuck, dude. Drops. Charity stream. Oh, Sega Summer Roulette, okay. I keep forgetting that drops enabled puts you in events. Which kinda sucks, I'm gonna be honest. because it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to actually, like, tell when someone's doing, like, an event. Especially when it's something like this week where, I mean, again, two of the three big games right now. Uma Musume drops enabled, Uma Musume drops enabled, Uma Musume drops enabled. Marvel Rivals twice drops enabled. All the way down here, we have a charity stream actually going on. Mecha Break drops enabled, Marvel Rivals drops enabled, Mecha Break drops enabled, Honkai Star Realm drops enabled, Uma Musume again drops enabled. A Way Out, for some reason, has drops enabled, which is unexpected. Mecha Break, Marvel Rivals, Mecha Break, Uma Musume. In my brain, the only one that's an actual event going on is the fucking, the charity event going on. Which, I don't know, I'm not opposed to raiding into code. We may raid into code by the end of this. I think it's been a little bit since we raided into them, so... I don't know what exactly they're playing. Oh, there's another person playing Honkai. Warframe with drops enabled. Where are you? Where'd you go, Code? Did you end when I freaking tabbed out? This person's also doing a charity event for their month-long birthday charity. I didn't see them just a moment ago. What the fuck? I guess the code ended? Guess that's a good thing we didn't raid into code then. But yeah, freaking... We might raid into the person doing their month-long charity event then. Because I do kind of want to raid into someone doing charity, you know? Well, not that I specifically want to raid into someone doing charity, I should say, but like... I don't know. Unless there's like a specific friend that's going at any given time, I like to try and adventure around a bit. And it's also their birthday subathon type deal that they're doing, so you know, it seems a decent place to go. I just wanted to go on my little rant about freaking drops enabled, putting you immediately into special events. Ooh, N-Tier's doing some Twilight Princess though. That's tempting. I haven't done it. I should do Twilight Princess myself. I haven't done that in a while. When was the last time I did play Twilight Princess? 3 years ago? It was, November region? freaking everything. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I am getting rather hungry though, so... Let's find someone to raid into. Arts drops enabled. What? That person that was doing that charity event. Unless they also went. Hello? Hello? Oh, there they are. They're also doing Monster Hunter World. For once, someone not doing WoWs. Lung Cancer Research Foundation. $750 out of 1,000, not half bad, not half bad, dude. The ants are, I think, finally realizing that the bait is delicious for them. And that they should bring all their friends and family to enjoy this delicious, succulent meal that they found. Go on, Scouts, tell everyone about this delicious nectar that is totally not poisoned. I really just want these ants out of my room. I don't know, I still don't know where the heck their Silk Road leads to. And I don't know why they kept coming in here. I mean, I get that they're like scouts, so they're just going to be, you know, assholes and go, oh, well, there might be food this time. No? Okay. Oh, well, there might be food this time. No? Okay. Oh, there might be food this time. Please, our colony is starving. Pain in the ass is what it is, dude. I mean, at a certain point, I think that they're just coming back and gathering the corpses of the ones that I squashed, but still. Doesn't make it any less fucking annoying. Either way. Now I play the Does Twitch Make Me Feel Bad About Myself game. On if I go through with this raid. Despite the fact that I can see number. And I know the truth. Yeah, Twitch is gonna do that thing again. I don't know, dude. Fuck it, we go with it. That being said, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Like I said, I might be on Tebbers. Love when that breaks every time. I might be on Tebbers tomorrow if I stream. Or I might be on mine. You can check that. You can check the socials. You can check the... You can join the Discord, check the Blue Sky or Twitter. I keep up to date on all those things now. In order to keep up to date on things such as when I go live, what I'm going live with, and art like you see in the corner. We're playing it by ear as to what we do tomorrow. Sunday, there'll probably be no stream even if I don't stream tomorrow because I wanted to try and keep to my schedule. I'm out of time. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the follows, raids, all that good jazz, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.